I just found out that the worst woman ever is trying to get released from prison. Her name is Yolanda, and after spending 30 years locked up, she is applying for parole and is trying to get officially freed. And if you don't know who Yolanda is, she murdered Selena Quintanilla, who was one of the most famous singers ever in the 90s. To put it in perspective, Selena was often regarded as the Latina Madonna, and many speculate that she would have been regarded as the greatest artist of her generation if she was still alive today. And the craziest part is, Yolanda, the woman who unalived her, was actually Selena's business manager. You see, Yolanda used to work as a nurse, but after attending one of Selena's concerts, she became absolutely obsessed with her. She kept calling Selena's father and asked him about starting a fan club in Texas, and eventually, because the father got so overwhelmed with her phone calls, he gave her permission, and immediately she became the club's president. She worked her way through the family to eventually become her business manager and started managing her clothing boutiques, but very soon the family found out that she was in fact embezzling a ton of money from Selena and her family. So as a result, Yolanda was immediately fired by Selena's team. However, Yolanda still knew everything about Selena's schedule and showed up to the hotel where she was staying at. Very quickly, Yolanda confronted Selena and said that she wanted to be rehired, but Selena said that that would never happen again after the betrayal. At this point, Yolanda panicked, pulled out a gun, and ended up unaliving Selena right then and there. They tried taking Selena to the hospital, but unfortunately there was so much blood loss that she could not be revived. Within 3 days, Yolanda was locked up for good and sent to jail for 30 years, but now that she's applying for freedom, people online are saying that she would literally be safer in jail. Because Selena had such a big fan base that still lives on to this day, there are millions of people all over the world who have never forgiven Yolanda for what she did. And although some users online may be joking and were just being sarcastic, people on TikTok are saying that she better watch her back, because if she's out in public and someone recognizes her, there is a really good chance that they might do something bad. And apparently the only reason the judge is considering letting her go is because there is a bounty on her in prison, as it seems like a lot of the inmates have been targeting her because they were also Selena fans and they wanted to make sure that she paid the price, as many inmates have been targeting her and want to get revenge for what she did to Selena. The crazy part is, in a recent interview, Yolanda and her family are saying that Selena is responsible for her own death. They were saying that Selena came at Yolanda very aggressively when she confronted her, and that she was quote-unquote so thrown off with how forceful Selena was being, and everything happened so fast. And she says that if Selena had reacted differently and more calmly when she found out about the embezzlement, maybe she would still be alive today. So the fact that Yolanda is placing all of the blame on Selena when she was the one who unalived her and stole from her is absolutely insane and has people online completely losing their minds.